Hello monsters and welcome to the stream. My name is Mellar and today we're going to be continuing Arceus. Now, it literally, like the game is like, oh, you finished in this area and there's another area for you to go to, but you can't go to the new area until you've done some grinding. So go do some grinding, mate. So we've got well, it's not grinding, but we need to do some like side missions and catching pocket monsters and so on. So I think we should probably just do some of that. I'll make some stuff and then we'll go on for an epic adventure. V4. You're almost as annoying. How goes that? Because we've literally just this second started. We just did a quick announcement first. We've got a chat swang announcement for the first time in nearly 3 months. You don't have enough materials, but that's why I'm building it here, because I've got enough materials in my... I thought the whole point of building it here was... Have I really not got any apricorns? Well, that's the first thing I need to do. I need to go and get some. So that's the announcement. Oh, what do you want? Arizu. How are you all doing as well? I hope you're all having a lovely Tuesday. I hope you've had a lovely Monday as well. Monday was a bit shit, actually, to be honest. But our team's been so quiet that we've been back on the phones. Amazing. Doing good, mate? Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Like I say, it's been a bit tiring being back on the phones, to be honest. But other than that, it's been pretty good. Pretty, I don't know. I don't think, like, chill's not the right word. It would have been chill if it wasn't for the fact that they would put us back on the phone. Oh, God. I've just read what voice we gave to Arizu. Oh no! Why do I do this to myself? What's the plan? What's the plan then for the evening, guys? You guys got anything nice planned for this evening? I mean, I very much plan to chill with this and hang out with you, lovely people. Right, where are we? Right, let's get this one. Love that. Right, what was the voice again? Oh my god, I've already forgotten. It was DDLC 3. Oh god, yeah, here we go. You ready?
No, that's not quite right. It just needs that little extra something. Oh, just the girl I need. I could use some help coming up with new hairstyles. I've hit a real wall here. A Pokemon would be great for inspiration, I bet. Right now I'm picturing Mischievous. If I could study a Mischievous up close, I'm sure I could come up with some amazing new styles. If you manage to catch a Mischievous, bring it here so I can look, okay?
Have we even found one? I don't know if we have one. Have we ever had one before? How do we even check? Do we have to go back to the I'm just pulling your leg. Hi, just pulling your leg. I'm Dad. Moose read views. I need more apricorns. Apricorns sound delicious, don't they? Could really go with some dried apricorns in my, I don't know, in my cereal in the morning. That sounds delicious. Hello, what's this? Right, so do I have a Mischievous? I doubt it. I'm not seeing one. I think I've tried to catch them, but they keep getting away. Yeah. Alright. Alright. See ya. Bye. Right, should we go out to, I don't know, the Cobalt, whatever they're called, and just see what we can do? Heading outside the village, are we? Stay safe out there, cat. Ice cake. Only if I can have some too. What kind of cake do you want? I could go for some cake just now. I just had dinner. I had a bit of a rush dinner. It was nice, to be fair. It was like chicken noodles. Chocolate cheesecake. Oh, mate. I could absolutely destroy a chocolate cheesecake right now. That is a freaking good idea. I like your style, V4. Let's do it. Right, so I need lots of different Coca Times Pokemon. Just, I don't like the ones... I like it at least where they've gone, oh, you need a Mischievous or whatever. I don't like the ones where they're like, oh, you need a Pokemon that looks like this. And you got to try and figure out what they're talking about. So... I don't know, man. We need a number of apricorns as well. So, I mean, I don't know if I'm really in the right place for that, but... I mean, there's an apricorn tree, right? Have we even used Typhlosion yet? I don't think so. It looks so weird without the fire on its back, doesn't it? It just looks bizarre. I don't like it. It looks amazing when it's got the thing on its back, but it looks so weird without it. I think we've got a quest to get something that has like a spring for a tail. I don't remember if we've got one of these already. What's it even called? A Glameow? We've already got one, so... I don't know. Chocolate cheesecake. Wait, have you got... Has this guy got a quest for me? No. So what's this down here? That's another Glameow. We really need large numbers of apricorns, to be honest, because otherwise we're just going to end up using all of our balls. And, you know, we need to conserve our balls. There's another apricorn tree over there. I don't think we need any more Glameows. We definitely don't need Staravia, I don't think. Oh, wow. Where's our electric Pokemon? Alright, come on. Let's do this. Staravia wants to fight. We're going to use Thunder Fang. Oh, look. Staravia is dead. Bye. What is that? That is a monstrosity right there. Do you think I should get my head on like that? I don't even know what that's supposed to be. Some sort of seal. Okay, we'll keep away from that, shall we? Is that Azumarill? Nope. I think I want it anyway. Oh, what is this? No. Come on. Oh, come on. You ready? Donk. I'm pretty sure we've already got at least one of these. Ah, bloody escaped as well. Not happy about that. Look at him rolling. You see him rolling. He hating. There's quite a lot of these. I'm going to pull that one, aren't I? No? Okay. Keep looking. Just so I just shut up for a minute so you guys can enjoy. Oh my god, that's a. And oh my god, is he coming this way? That is an alpha machoke right there. I think I'll leave that one be. Give him a wide berth. Seems like a good idea. Who's this guy? Hello, mate. Simply incredible. No, you. It's Brayley, bitch. Hello, mate. You alright? Hey, you there, Survey Corps kid. I need your help catching a Pokemon. The construction corps is busier than ever these days, making homes for all the new people in the village. Yeah, I'm alright. It's been a busy day. I finished work, went out for a walk. I actually cut the walk short a little bit because I was going to go for like 7 kilometers and I ended up going for about 5. And then I helped the wife cook. But then by the time we finished cooking, it was like nearly stream time. So it ended up being a bit of a rush, to be honest. It was nice, though. Why not try and see if the Pokemon could help us out? I searched around a while for a reliable Pokemon that wouldn't need much training, and I was lucky enough to find an incredibly robust Pokemon called Machoke. Now I'd love to get Machoke to join us myself. All those rippling muscles. But I don't have the faintest idea how to go back about catching such a strong-looking Pokemon. How you doing as well, Power? What have been up to the last couple of days? First thing to do is to learn more about Machoke. Show me its completed Pokedex entry. Oh, why? If it was just like catch one, I probably already got one. You really want me to show you its complete... It's not going to happen. I mean, maybe match up might happen, but Machoke... Oh, yes. I don't like you anymore. Right, should we try and catch a match up? Should we see if we've already got one? Hold on. What? Open. Right. How do you... I have no... I really don't know what I'm doing with this. Oh, I see. Alright, so have I got a matchup? It doesn't seem to be an easy way of finding out. It seems not. So I should try and catch one, really, shouldn't I? We'll see if we can catch one. Bonk. Yay! We got a new one. Got a matchup. Huzzah. I mean, we're still going to run out of, whatever they're called that we need to make them. Oh no, those are Oran berries. But we need, oh, what are they called? Those other things, right? Wow, this music is groovy. This is like the kind of music that you'd expect people to have sex with, in the back in the 80s. It's like, all right. No, just me. All right then. Right, I need these, I think. Wood! I finally got 3 wood. I can make that freaking Pokédoll that I've been wanting to make for like the last 6 weeks. Or whatever. Right, Apricot, those are what I need. I need absolutely tons of those, mate. Right, should we, have we got any Great Balls? I mean, apart from the 2 that I'm rocking already. Oh, time-space distortion seems to be forming. See if I can bonk this guy on the head with my ball before he sees me. Yeah? Bonk. Oh, right on the shoulder. Loving that. Yay, we got on Machoke. Bossing it. I don't know how many we're going to need to catch to complete the Pokedex entry, though. Oh, hold on. That's just a piece of metal, right? No, it's all good. It's all good. I think, yeah, we emptied our inventory. Oh, wow, we didn't empty it, but we made a load of space, so we should be able to pick up a fair amount. There's more wood. Yay! I have wood and balls. This is the best day ever. What is that? That's another alpha. I mean, we could give it a go, but I don't know, man. What is that, though? I think we've already got some of those, whatever they are. Uh-oh. Is that music? What the fuck? Is that one of those freaking lasses that are like, the twin powers engage? That's one of those, isn't it? Now, where should we target someone? Who's... What? Who's seen me? Oh, it's you. Right, who shall I put out then? Shall I try? Charm! Hello, Charm. Charming to see you again. Right, she was... Wait, what fucking voice?
Right.
Fallout New Vegas. How come?
You! Stop where you are! You let your guard down quite carelessly for someone out here to observe things with care. Now you face the eldest of misfortunes. This unlucky charm will ensure you'll fall in battle.
Why? Bandit Charm challenged you to a battle. She sent out Rhydon. Now, this Rhydon nearly messed me up last time. Right, we'll try Staraptor. I have a horrible feeling that they've got rock type, but it's mainly a ground Pokemon, which I should be good against, right? Theoretically. Oh, shit, that says not very effective. Okay, so I just used Air Slash. It's not very effective. I took him down about a quarter. They used a rock move, took me down to about 1/4 left. Right, let's change Pokemon to... Should we try Floatzel? Try Floatzel. I mean, I don't think water is great against grounds. It's not a rock, is it? But we'll try... Oh, so it says super effective. Water Pulse. There we go. Rhydon is down. Happy days. Just heard that the Fallout games are really good and that Fallout New Vegas is a fan favourite. And I missed them on release. Oh, here we go. Gengar. Because my parents had the rule of no M-rated games. Are they all M-rated? I've never played a Fallout game. I know a little bit about them. Because like Gengar's on half health, but Floatzel's on less than half health. So I think Floatzel... Yeah, Floatzel's dead. But Gengar, I think, is probably going to hit the bucket pretty fast. I put Luxray out. Are they all M-rated? I've never played. The only things I really know about Fallout is it's the one where you can get a gun that literally shoots small nukes. So I'm going to do Thunder Shock against Gengar now. It's not dead yet. He's used Hypnosis. Luxray avoided the attack. Also been watching the channel that mainly plays Fallout games. Ah, I see. That's fair. That's cool. So you've been watching, like, enjoying watching other people play it, so you know you want to give it a go. That's fair. Has she got a third Pokemon? Nope. I think really the early ones predating the rating system. Whoops, sorry. Modern ones with 3 games M-rated. Oh, fair enough.
What a disgrace! Quite formidable, aren't you? But this was only a test. Now I know more about how you fight, and I won't hold back next time.
Lame. It seems she dropped something when she fled. You've obtained 3 bags of Stardust. Jesus Christ. Right. So, who are we putting out for this? Oh, God, the Alpha's seen me. Okay, now it's definitely time to run. Especially as I'm not at full power here. There. Same company that did Skyrim for modern Fallout games. Bethesda, right? So it's a buggy mess, right? Hold on. I've just realised just now that I can... Oh. Okay, we should be good now. We'll go the other way. I could really do... Oh, there's that flipping... I do want a Machoke, but I don't know if I really want to have a go against an Alpha right now. The Alphas are a bit scary. I'm scared. Alright, keep running. Actually, do you know what? Can I teleport? That'd be nice. Or teleport back. Oh, right. We probably could have done if we... Yeah. Lame. That's fair. I've been like... I don't know how close I am to the end of Breath of the Wild, because I've kind of decided that I want to... Right, we can teleport now. I've kind of decided that, although I've completed the 4 Divine Beasts, I want to, get all the memories and all the sort of bits and pieces. I've decided to bother with the what's it called? What's it called? The armor that you get from Robbie. The Guardian armor. I decided to bother with. So I've got all of that, and I'm trying to upgrade it, but you have to grind quite a lot of Guardians to get it, which kind of defeats the object in a way, but it's kind of fun. I'm enjoying it. But I don't know what I'm going to play when I finished it. I really don't. Same engine too. New Vegas itself was done by Obsidian, which at the time was well known that you went to them if you wanted a game done in a time period that your developers were saying was preposterous and impossible. Okay. So, I mean, were they a good developer then? Because normally when you hear about like rushed games that needs to be out by a certain time, that just raises all kinds of alarm bells to me. The only game that I know of that was rushed, like seriously rushed, that was really good is Majora's Mask. And most of the games I know that were definitely rushed are shite. Good example of that was Star Fox Adventures on the GameCube. Like, it was so obviously rushed at the end, and they obviously like made the game somewhat like in linear order, because the end of that game is so obviously rushed. It's even buggy on release than normal, that engine. That made way more stable with patches. Okay. I hate it when games come out and they're not finished. So I find it super super annoying. It is what it is at the end of the day, but that's one of the reasons why I pretty much refuse to buy brand new games. And like, because I refuse to pay full price for a game that isn't finished. I still recommend the fan patch if you want it to be stable. It's not how it should be, man. It's the same as Skyrim. Like, they always they do recommend the Skyrim like, what's it called? The unofficial Skyrim patch. Well, that's another shaking tree. I'm kind of looking for more apricorns at this moment in time to a certain degree. I do want more Pokemon in general. Let's see if we can get this. I'm running out of. Oops! I did not mean to do that. And now it's a stinking. I've only got 9 Pokeballs at this stage. Alright, while you're eating that, I'm going to capture you. I feel positively evil. Right. Number you caught with that. 5 out of 5. So that improves my my score, right? So we might have completed the Dex for that one. For years, didn't even work on Steam without a fan patch. As a game used Games for Windows Live. Went down shortly after release. Oh my god, it just seems like a litany of problems. It's the kind of game that I probably would just be like, it's too much effort, mate. Fuck it. I'm not playing it. Which is a shame because it's probably quite good. It's one thing I got really annoyed with the Darksiders games, because they're like, wow, the Darksiders 1 was quite good. It wasn't amazing, but it was quite good. But the PC port was shite. They really it was so buggy. They did patch, so it works fine now. I'm glad it works now. I mean, how old is the game? Is it like about time? About time this bloody game worked. Wait, is that a Drifloon? Is that? Wait, is that an alpha? No. It's not a Drifloon though, is it? It's the evolution in PC port, and shite is true of almost every game that's port. No, I don't think so. I mean, the PC port of Final Fantasy X and 10-2 was pretty grand, to be honest. Is that an alpha? I can't tell if its eyes are red or not. Should we give we'll give it a go to try and catch it with a Great Ball, I think, because that is a it evolved. Came on Xbox 360 and PS3 originally. Drifblim, yay! We caught one. It wasn't an alpha though. There's no way we would have caught an alpha with a Great Ball at full health. Right, we definitely need more of these. We'll go on the sea, I think, at some point soon. We definitely don't need any of these. We've definitely completed the decks for these. Drifblum line. Sounds cute, doesn't it? So, have you got any plans for the rest of the evening at all, Oni? I know it's quite early, actually, I suppose, where you are. The ports have gotten better over the years. Which should I describe most of PC ports? It's so annoying, because it's like... It might have been a really good game if they'd have like made a decent port to it. Or for it. I didn't mean to get seen by that. Alright then, mate. Have a taste of my Staravia, mate. I mean, you're a ghost type, so it might be that I can't do anything against you. No effect. Effective. Okay, quick attack has no effects, but the bird ones. Not really any plans. I have a roast planned for supper. Nice, but not much real. I mean, roast is pretty awesome, to be fair. I had chicken noodles for dinner. It was actually pretty amazing. I just wish it would have been less of a like a rush, you know. was a bit of a rush. I don't think I'm going to bother with that. I don't need the Pokemon that's inside. Oh, the distortion fade. I didn't even know there was one. I suppose I did see the thing that said that there was one. I just forgot. Aren't I amazing? Should we try some of these drift blooms? Or whatever they're called. No, 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 no. I don't want you to see me. Don't be silly. Oh, I don't know. Let's get maybe in here. Do a little bit of the old... Yeah, that's better. Oh, is it going to come closer to me? Yay! It's in range. Donk. They know that they won't sell as well on PC. It's such a nightmare for specific setups causing random bugs. I was surprised they don't feel it's worth it most of the time. Well, don't bother then. You know, if you don't want to do it, don't fucking do it. Don't half-ass it. What's the point in half doing it? You know, I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I'd honestly rather not have a PC version than have like a half-ass PC port. I have no idea whether it was even worth me bothering with that, because I don't know if we completed the Pokedex for that one. Alright then, let's put out an electric type. Shout out to that guy on every Steam forum that has a sound card, and that's why he has issues but never leave the fact they have a sound card. I'm not really sure what you're referring to, that sounds pretty funny. Plump beans. I'm sorry, what? Like, can we get up here? Oh, I feel like we can. Yay! We got a wisp. Amazing. Epic! More apricorns for me, please. Actually referring to a thing that happens very frequently on stream posts the exact thing. So there's a guy on there that always has a problem with games, and the reason why he has a problem with it is because he's got a very specific sound card, and he never mentions the fact that he's got that sound card. So he's what, just trying to annoy the people that work for Steam, is he, or something like that? I'm not really sure I get it. Okay, you sleep, and I'm gonna swoop in and catch you. Oh. Doesn't mention the fact that there's a sound card until page 2 of his thread. I mean, you're making him sound like a bit of a douche canoe, to be honest, but I'm sure it's very funny. You're just going to run away. Okay, bye-bye. I definitely want to go back to town at some point to make that Pokedoll, because that's a quest that we've had in our queue for actually ages. And he only has it because he paid good money for it 10 years ago and he won't let it go. That is ridiculous. Oh, wait, I do know there was one thing that I do think would be really cool in this game. I don't think it is in. Like a pair of binoculars. So you can like zoom in. Because I'd like to know... Because that from here, that one in the background over there, that looks like it... No, I think it is just another one of these. I thought for a second it might be like an evolved form. And the question is, do we really want to go in this direction? Where are we now? I mean, we could give... I'm running out of balls, man. You know what I mean? I mean, you know what I mean, lads. We all have this problem sometimes. Perfectly natural. Perfectly normal. Ah, balls. It ran away. No, no. Off you pop then. Go on. See you later. Wow, this music, man. The music in this game is a little bit strange. I'm not going to lie. Like, I'm not... I don't dislike it or anything. I'm in for it. It's just a bit weird. Oh, for balls. Alright. Off you pop then. Should we see if we can make some of these... Oh, yeah, one button. Alright, well, we may as well save it while we're here. Oh, look! You can see how many, like... These are basically badges, aren't they? 3. There's 5 in total. I thought maybe there'd be 6 or 7, so that's a surprise to me. But anyway, let's... what's this crafting kit? Yeah, this is what I want to do. I want to see how many... Yeah, I can make loads of these. I'm not going to make all of them. That'd be done. But let's make quite a decent amount. Alright, cool. That should put us in good stead for whatever we need to do. Because we need to get to level 4, basically. Oh, what is that? Alright, hold on. This is the evolved form, isn't it? I think. What's it called? Mothim. Well, that did a lot of damage. Luxray's only on a quarter health left. I'm leaving it because he knows everyone will write him off if he leaves with him. But he can get a dev to respond before he mentions it. He can get them more likely to fix it for specifically his sound card right. I see. That's funny. All of the apricorns, please. But he's quite well known, is he? So surely they must like know his game by now, no? Right, I'll take whatever that is. Slowly. Oh, we don't have space in our satchel. What a shame. What is that quote? That is a choice right there. Right, should we wait, hold on. Maybe we should Great Ball this one as well. I feel like generally speaking the evolved form should probably be Great Balled. Oh, it bloody saw me. Oh, never mind. I can't even see it. I mean, it's up there somewhere. I think Luxray might die. Yep, Luxray's dead. Great. See you later, Luxray. Let's put Typhlosion out. We've never used him before. I want to see what he looks like with his flames on. Oh, we did use him once or twice. I think he looks fabulous. Should we... Let's Ember. Let's see if... super effective. It's in red, so... Should we let's try a Great Ball, shall we? I'll throw one of my Great Balls at it. Hey, alright, Razor. How you doing, man? Yeah, we're doing alright. We've got to the point now where, like... I don't know if you've played this. I think you haven't, because you mentioned this last time. But, the game was like, oh, you finished an area, but before you go to the next area, you need to go up some levels. So I basically just need to go and faff around for a bit, essentially. Oh, I want that honey, but I've not got any space in my satchel left. You think, right, especially when it's always the same error. Lots of devs don't frequent the forums. Bless. Yep, basically grind. Although, to be fair, the grind in this game is... It feels quite light. It's super easy to grind in this game. It doesn't feel like a grind. I don't know if like people that have played that game the game before like agree with me on that, but I don't know. It's just so chill. I think I should probably like apart from anything else, like my satchel's full, so I'll just see what this is first of all, and then I'll go back to town. King's Leaf. I kind of want that, but I've run out of space. Wait, hold on. Let's see if we can. Build something out of what we've got in our inventory. Key items. Why are we all at the bottom of key items? Right. Craft. Right. See how many Great Balls can I make? Yes. Let's make as many of these as we can. All right. And now I have enough space for the King's Leaf. I'm a genius. I'm a genius. All right. let's go back to the camp, shall we? And we'll put some stuff away. What have you been up to the last couple of days? You've been working hard. Cause you said that's what you were planning to do, Razor. You had the kids for the weekend, didn't you? And then the plan was to, work hard for the week ahead. So let's go back into town just for a bit. I see you've caught 7 Pokemon. Care to report your findings? Ah, yes. So we've got 1. Okay, that's not too bad. 7 Pokemon caught, 6 different types, 3 for the first time, and 1 using a backstrike. So we got $2,982 for that. And when you work hard, you make money. What happens? You get to spend it on stuff, I guess. The bus needs repair. No! It seems you've made some new observations. Let's take a look then. Most illuminating. I'll update your Pokedex with this new data. What's wrong with it? So we filled out the Pokedex for Burmy, which I think we already done. Drifloon, I think, is new. That's it. at this moment in time. And we're going to go up. Are we going to go up a level? I don't think so. 170 points. Not even close to enough. It's okay. What would you like to do now? Let's go back to the village. I want to hand in this Pokedoll thing that I've been sitting on for literally like 5 weeks or something. It was one of the first. It was one of the first side missions we picked up. Let me just. Yeah, hold on. Let's actually go to the requests. This one, a Pokeshi doll. Right. Some parts need replacing. £200 today. Engine light came on. No way. That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. What was the what are the parts that already need replacing before the engine light came on? Right, let's make this doll. There we go. What?
It's fine. I didn't need Harry anyway. I killed her. I didn't need the powers. I didn't need it.
Monica. That's enough. Anvin, did we give him a name? A voice, I mean. I don't think so. No, he hasn't got a voice. Please come show me once you make a Pokeshi doll. Anyway, here at the Craft Works, we sell materials and recipes. Can I help with something? Probably more than 200 now. Anti-roll bar at the back. AC shaft, I think. There's at the front. Gee whiz, mate. That's no fun. I'm sorry to hear that, bro. Oh, we can sell to him as well. I forget you can actually sell to people. Orc's power. Is that like a power cable? Right, so I've got the Pokeshi doll. I guess I probably need it in my inventory, don't I? That's why it's complaining. That sucks. Do you know why the engine lights come on then? Or is that a mystery at this stage? That's fucking bullshit, man. I hate that. Right, let's we'll put some stuff away. What? A nana berry. It's a banana. It's like nanab is literally a anagram of banana. What? Why? Why? Okay, a spoiled apricot. Interesting. I think we've already... Hopefully they'll find tomorrow and do another repairs, but it runs. So hopefully nothing too big. I hope not. God. I mean... it makes sense to have, like, relatively regular, like, breakdowns and things going wrong. Because you obviously, you drive it a lot, don't you? But, I mean, it does seem to happen more than is reasonable to you do. Brains... Right, so... where was that doll that I made? There we go. Pokeshi doll. Right, so it's in my inventory now. So if I go back to the dude... yeah, hopefully they find out and it's nothing to worry about, you know? No big deal. Well, a mileage point, 240k. What about that mileage point? Is that like a... is that like a special thing amongst taxi drivers or something? Things go wrong. Oh, I see. Sort of 250. What's this? Why? That's a Pokeshi doll if ever I saw one. Please, let me have a closer look. No, just take it, mate. I don't want it. Amazing. Just look how smoothly you've carved these curves. Could you have said that any creepier? Your attentive carving shows you put love and care into your handiwork. And these colours... you've definitely given it a vivid look, that's for sure. Yes, these hues must be the very shades of your inner strength and passion. It's starting to sound like Yusuke from Persona 5, am I right? Suddenly adds a memory about Munchkin zombies come to me. When several of the cards with things like drains and cranes. Yeah, there's definitely... I've heard like a dad joke about what's a zombie's favourite cereal. Grains. Yeah, I see. Things go wrong at about 250k. That sucks, dude. Not to mention the Pokeshi doll is perfectly balanced. At a glance, you'd think it's sure to fall over, and yet it stubbornly remains upright. It sounds like me after a few drinks. Q, thank you. I've savoured your Pokeshi doll to my heart's content. Savoured. We use the same recipe, and yet your Pokeshi doll has completely different feel than mine. Here, I'll give you a Pokeshi doll I made. I took great care in crafting it, so have a look and see how it differs from the one you made. So, what we got, right, guys, right, hold on to your hats here, okay, make sure you're sitting down, right, what we got from that quest to make a Pokeshi doll, right, our reward for making a Pokeshi doll, right, are you ready for this? Our reward was a Pokeshi doll. Just let that sink in for a few seconds. I know, I can't believe it either. That is incredible. This game. Big things start dying after you go over 150k. Yeah, that sucks, dude. Oh, I don't know, man. It's a hard life, innit? What you got from that quest was future quest opportunities from him. I mean, he's not got anything for me right now. I'm counting that as an absolute loss at this stage. Not happy with you, Anvin. And Anvin, where's your chipmunks, mate? Right. Right. So, let's build some stuff. We've only got one apricot. We need more. Good news. It will last 240k more miles. How long does it take to do 240k miles when you work as a taxi driver? Oh, hello, mate. What am I going to do? At this rate, I'll make a real fool of myself in front of Conlon. Oh, hello. You're one of those kids from the Survey Corps, right? You might actually be just the person I need to help me with a little research. My boy Conlon and I are planning to head to Prelude Beach at night to find the ghosts that are rumoured to haunt the place. But ghosts scare the daylights out of me. My son. He's terrified of them. I'll see what he's done then. Tell him off. Who am I telling off? Do about 40 to 80k a year. Oh, that's not too bad then. I mean, that is a lot, obviously, because you're a taxi driver. 240k miles is, what, about 3 years then? Tell him off. Why do I need to tell him off? What's he done wrong? But I think we could just not go and call it a day. But no, I'm afraid his little heart's set on it. You know, fella can't stay scared of ghosts forever, right? It's just too tragic. And I think that cravat's what's tragic, my friend. Apart from anything else, it needs a clean. I mean, miles is my jam anyway, Power. I don't really know kilometers very much. The only reason why I do kilometers when I walk is that that's just what my phone is set to and I can't be bothered to change it. Look at him. I'm looking at him, V4. He needs the finger. When you say finger, do you mean this and you give me my phone call? Or do you mean something else? The middle one. Right, so you did mean that. Food is almost here. What have you ordered, Powder? Powder? Do you know, that was not intentional. That just came out. I think it's because V4's here. So maybe if I study up on ghosts, I can find a way to help my boy conquer his fears. Powder. I said Powder. Yeah. Oh, Ghastly would be a good one. I might be grateful if you share it with me. Well, as it happens, I actually have quite a few Ghastlies. So yes, you can have a Ghastly, my friend. Greek food. Double chicken kebabs. Is that souvlaki? Greek souvlaki is pretty good, to be fair. It's good shit. Yeah. I had some souvlaki when I went to Greece. It's good stuff. Have you ever had Greek souvlaki, V4? What about you, Razor Dragon? You ever eaten in a Greek place? There's a Greek place in my town now. Do you remember where the Chinese fish and chip shop used to be next to Papa John's? That's a Greek restaurant now. It'll be really helpful to get my boy get over his fear of ghosts. Yes. I have before, but I don't know how Americanized it is. Is it? Yep. It's a shame that that fish and chip shop shut, to be honest, because it was the best fish and chip shop in town. But there we go. But yeah, it's a Greek restaurant now. Might have to try it sometime. Greek food isn't my favourite, but it's not bad. Wait, what does he want me to do? Let me know once you've learned anything. Oh, right, you want me to complete the Pokedex for Ghastly, don't you? How long has it been at? It's shut. It was either just before or just after lockdown. And then it was closed for about... It was quite a long time it was closed. It was closed for a good, like, 9 months to a year. They completely refitted it. And then it opens... Yeah, it must be about 2 years ago. Golden Fry. No, the other one. No, the one next to Papa John's, mate. Right, let's have a look. How close am I to completing Ghastly? Where is Ghastly? There's got to be an easy way of doing this than scrolling through it. Right, so we haven't completed Ghastly. We're super close by the looks of it, though. We only need one more research level. So we should go and get some more of those. Which area is he in? Not this one. Oh, looks. That wasn't the best. Oh no, I don't like the Golden Fry. Every time a chip shop closes, there's Ghastly. It's in the Crimson Mirelands. I think we should go there in a minute. Every time a chip shop closes in my town, we go back to the Golden Fry just to see if it's better than it was before. And every time we go there, it's shit. Every time we've been there. And we only go there like once every, I don't know, like 5 years or whatever. But every time we go back, it's shit. So, yeah, I've got a pretty dim view of the Golden Fry, if I'm honest. What's lost and found? Oh, Norm's satchel. If you find a satchel that someone else has lost, be sure to pick it up. The satchel you retrieve will be returned to its owner, and you can receive merit points as a reward. MP can be exchanged for items at the trading post in Jubilee Village. Pick up lost satchels whenever you find them, and you may be able to get your hands on some very special items. One was great, but new owners now. It's literally always been bad, in my opinion. I mean, maybe we've just been unlucky, but there you go. But yeah, I want to try that. There's quite a few. There's a couple of Turkish places now in our town too. There's at least one, but I think there's two now, actually.
Look. Yes? Have you made progress on your research tasks? If you have progress to report, I will judge its worthiness. Show me your Pokedex now. Work together with Professor Laventon to bring your Pokedex closer to completion. It's the key that you, it is key that you complete his research tasks.
Yes, sir. She is scary. We definitely gave her the right voice. Going up the world. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I've never really liked Turkish food ever since I went to Turkey when I was 10. It's never really been my thing, and it's okay. But right, about no worries. Updating. See you in a mo. What? Right. Let's have a look. There's a couple. There was one that was telling me to get Mischievous Comby. We could do that one. Hey, Loki, you okay, mate? How you doing, my friends? Machoke. Double the tails, double the fun. 2 tail fins. Oh. Hiding the rocks, kind of elegant movements. Had Greek food once. What did you have? The nicest pizza I think I've ever had in my life was an Italian style pizza in Greece. It was amazing. Who's the one that wants an elegant tail? That curls like a spring, because I'm sure we've got those. So that's Asabi. Right, so let's go and find them, because I'm sure we've got some of those. Yeah, how you doing, Loki? You absolute legend. It's always a pleasure to see you. Good to see you, man. Be busy. I've just seen your DM. How's it been, man? Yeah, man. It's been pretty good, thanks. Been interesting, at least, at work. I know it's pretty good. pretty much happy days. Loving streaming. It's very chill, this game. Have you played this? Like, I don't think you've got a Switch, have you, mate? It was some sort of lamb and chicken platter. Tons of meat on a plate. That sounds amazing. Hello, mate. You alright? Wasabi. It's only one letter out from being very spicy hot. Did we have Wasabi and a voice? Quite a few of these that with this beard, I don't think we bothered giving a voice to. Did you find the Pokemon with the tail I'm looking for? Yes, I absolutely did. It's this one. Glammeow. Glammeow. There you go. Have it, mate. Yes, this is it. It's just as I remember, the elegant sway of its tail. It is quite a cute Pokemon, to be fair. That charming spiral shape. And the enchanting way it bobs about like a leaf in the wind. She simply... Jesus Christ, look at the size of that writing. Hold on.
Simply...
That's not the right bloody voice, though, is it, though, Mellar? Right. 1 second, please. I've just got to. It's so ridiculously big. That's what she said. Simply remarkable! That's fair. So you left it at your ex's. Wow. That's understandable. I mean, so have you played this at all? I don't actually remember how long. Glad things are all good. So what have you been up to then, my friend? How have you been? How's life? Do you have a sister, Loki? It's little Meow is adorable as well. Seems like a random question, but I will explain later. Have you gotten attached to me there, Kitty? I spoke to a lass on the phone today, who has the same, like, who I'm sure is from about where I think you're from, and has the same surname as you. And I was just like, this could so easily be his sister. Honestly, have you gotten attached to me there, Kitty? Oh, the dilemma. Pokemon are scary, but maybe this little one and I will get along just... Oh, the down thing scratched me. Mrah. Actually looks a little... When meowed just then, I thought it looked a bit like Morgana. I do, mate. Oh, it's so weird. Well, I'll talk to you maybe on DMs or something, because I don't know. Like, it'd be a weird coincidence if it was. Thanks for showing me your Glamlow anyway. Your game meow, whatever you want to say. Its tail at least was a joy to see. One day when I find a Pokemon with a perfect tail for me, I'd like to become fast friends with it, just like you and your partner Pokemon. You realise that's like a really weird thing to say, like even in the world of Pokemon. Like, like if you said that in real life, like. I'm looking for a cat, like a pet cat, but it has to have a really pretty tail. What? Bit weird, mate. And this guy isn't the only one that does it. Like, there's actually loads of characters in this game that just have really weird, like, fetishes for, like, different things. I mean, I guess it probably doesn't do to, like, apply real-life logic too much to these games, but it's still a bit weird. Wait, can we change our... where do you get clothes, like, different clothes in this game? Does anybody know if you have a requirement like that, you're going to probably get a really unruly cat? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. It's just a bit weird. What's the thing? Scaling perilous heights. What even is that? Oh, okay. Right. Lame. Because... I don't know, it's just such a weird thing to say. Say that again, mate. Stream's lagging for me. Probably more Wi-Fi. I don't remember what I said, to be honest. I thought, well, I think I've probably said I'd DM you about it, because I don't like... Just in case it actually is your sister, it'd just be a bit weird if I just started randomly talking about it. Yeah, we don't have any... Like, it must be a place to buy. DM. Welcome back. Updating. Did you go somewhere nice? Tell me... Yes, we're going to stay in our current state. Tell me you went for a dump, right? Doing that. It's called a purebred. Getting a purebred. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. You could find a cat that's a mongrel. That is exactly the type that you want. I did. I'm so glad. I hope you feel lighter after that. Oh my god. It's almost like I'm watching you. We almost need Monica in here. Right. What am I doing? What am I actually doing right now? We're sort of mopping up a few bits and pieces. It sounds like. How did you know? I tell you why, right? I tell you why. It was a good guess to start, right? It was an educated guess. But you made a big thing last time, was it on Sunday, when I was like, oh, have you been anywhere nice? And you're like, yeah, I went for a shit, right? And I find, I don't know about you, but I find generally speaking, like, I normally go for a shit at roughly the same time of day as like the last couple of days. So I was just like, it's a fair guess, right? There you go. That is brilliant. I love that. Right, we're going to go try and complete the Pokedex for Ghastly. I think what we'll also do while we're out there is... there was one other thing. We want to find the bee one. Razor. Which one is it? A taste of honey. We need to go and find a Koyomi on Ramanas Island, which we do believe is out in the Crimson Mireland. So we're going to go there now. Oh my days. Hey Alex, how's it going? Thanks very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. We're sort of the game. My green screen has been very weird.
Where does Squirtle come from? He's new.
You're new. Where did Squirtle come from? Where are you watching from? Are you a big Pokemon fan? Thank you again for the follow. Really appreciate it. We're going to go to the Crimson Mirelands. Not those ones. There we go. Where do you want to go? We're going to go there. We need two things here. We need to complete the Pokedex entry for Ghastly, which we're super close to doing. We need to find the place for the funny thing. Beat this game. Have you done... Is this the only Pokemon game that you've played? Or... I knew, I'm power. Genius. I love it. Is this the only Pokemon game you've played, or you played most of them? Played about half of them myself. I do like the Pokemon franchise. This is the first Pokemon game I've streamed, though. Been streaming for quite a long time, and this is the first one I've actually taken to streaming. I'm not really sure why, though. But yeah, so what have you been doing in your free time then, Loki? Like, what video games you've been playing and stuff? Hi, Power. I'm Dad. Hi, Dad. I'm also Dad. You'd make a good dad, I think, update. And I know that's completely random, but I'm in a random mood this evening. Let's say, like, with lots of random things. The pheasant has no agenda. That is actually a reference to someone, but I'll let you guys figure that one out. Have you played Pokemon Mystery Dungeon? A.k.a. the... What? No, what platform is that even on? I've heard of it, but I've definitely never played it. Right, hold on. I definitely don't want to... we've already fought that. So we need to go to some sort of island. I'm betting it's probably that island over there. So in actual fact... No. Okay, hold on. Let's, we want to go to the Diamond Settlement. And then we'll go across the lake from there. The music is a bit janky in this game. Like, it really cuts in at, like, random moments. And, like, it always cuts in really, hard as well. I beat a lot, started from Pokemon Sun. I liked Pokemon Sun. I actually think that Pokemon Sun might be my favourite that I've played. I played Gen 1 when I was like 11. And then didn't play another one until X and Y. X and Y was fun, but I thought that Shield was crap. But this is way better than Shield. And I haven't played the new ones yet. I'm probably going to buy those at some point because I want to stream the new Pokemon game at some point. Hello, Smokey. I don't know. How you doing, gorgeous? DS and GBA originally. Oh, That's right in my black hole period where I completely went off Pokemon. I went off Pokemon from Gen 1 until, what is it, Gen 5? I played X but not beat it because you lost it. What happened? So you think you may have spoke. Maybe. Like she was from roughly where I think you're from, and she had the same surname as you, but that's all I'm going on. Oh, here we go. These are the Combies that I want. So it's like, I reckon it's like maybe a 1 in 500 chance it was actually your sister, but I just like, the whole time I was speaking to her, I was like, this is weird. And she did happen to mention that she had a brother. Is that Alabama? Is what Alabama? I'm for once in a long time doing good. That's great news, man. What you been up to? Very happy to hear that. Who? Who? Can I ask if you... I can't remember her first name. I can't remember her first name. But there is a way that we'll be able to tell, but definitely whether it was your sister or not. But it's not something that, if it actually is your sister, you're going to want to talk about. So I'll talk about it later. I'll DM me. Don't worry, you'll understand. If I said it, would it bring a bell? No. I tend to make a habit of like, if I remembered all of my customers, I'd go completely insane. So I normally, once the phone's gone down and I've written the notes on the account, I pretty much entirely forget about them. These nuts! Not really doing much, honestly. That's fair. That's fair. You've been playing any good video games recently? What were you talking about? Can't tell you. Can't tell you. But I'll DM me, man. You'll understand. You'll understand. I think that it's like, the more that I speak to you now, the less that I think it's actually will have been her. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Annie's lost. Let's go find a lost satchel. So have you Alex, have you played the new Pokemon game? What was it? Scarlet or Violet? Fair enough, mate. Alright, but I'm glad you're doing well. What video games you been playing recently then, Loki? I don't know. I haven't seen you online very much, if I'm honest. So hopefully you've been keeping well, playing lots of amazing video games at least. Wait, this is the satchel. Right, got it. Thanks for helping. You're welcome. Yeah, I beat it. So out of the Pokemon games that you played then, Alex, which do you think is the best one? I've been destroying people in Halo. Which Halo? Is there a new Halo out? I don't think so. What even is the most recent Halo? I don't know if I heard it. Is it Infinite? Infinite, yeah. So is that the one that you've been playing as well? Yeah. To be fair, like, Halo Infinite looked alright. Because, I remember Small Print absolutely rinsed Halo Infinite when it came out. Because he's a massive Halo fan. Yeah. Has you been, doing, like, the multiplayer on it? Shit for it. Is it that bad? Hey, how's it going, Small Print, you legend? How are you, man? What game have you been playing recently, then? Obviously not Symphony. I hate to admit it, but a metric ton of Minecraft. There's nothing wrong with that, honestly. Minecraft is a great game. It is Pokemon Y is your favourite? Interesting. I don't know many people that have played Y and Sun that prefer Y. I mean X. No, that's fair. That's fair. I really enjoyed Y, actually. Is it cold? I went for a walk earlier. It didn't feel that cold, but I feel like it was getting cold. But yeah, no, that is absolutely fair, Alex. I did think that I played Y rather than X. I thought it was not a bad game at all. The only bad Pokemon game I've played recently was Shield. I thought Shield was really terrible. Pokemon Yellow is your favourite. I did like Yellow, but there was a few little idiosyncrasies. Is that the right word? In Yellow that was different to Blue that I kind of didn't like. Specifically modded Minecraft. Are you still on that one that you were playing about 2 weeks ago, Power, where you caused a few crashes, or have you moved to a different one? It's swapped. Oh yeah, you said that you lost the thing, that you lost the cartridge, did you? I'm sorry to hear that, man. I'd hate that, because that's the problem with games these days. They come on such tiny little cartridges. Like back in the day, like. Back in the N64 days, it wasn't that easy to lose an N64 cartridge. They're like this big. You know what I'm saying, lads?
Oh my.
Idiosyncrasies is the word. It didn't feel like the right word when I said it, but I'm glad it was the right word. Cheers, small print. Yeah, it's pretty trash. Yeah, but I thought you liked it when it came out, didn't you, small print? I thought you rated it quite high when it came out, didn't you? Have you changed your mind since? An updated version of it, but yeah, that's cool. VHS, time travel. Yeah, VHSs were like even bigger, weren't they? You couldn't lose a VHS cassette. Really. I did, but they hit every fucking hurdle they possibly could coming out. So, was it good when it came out and then they brought out updates that made it shite? Or is it the other way around, where it came out at the gate and it was shite? Hit every possible thing come out the gate. I got it. What did you get? Sorry, I've lost the thread of the conversation. That happens a lot when you stream, honestly. Streamer brain is a thing. I'm sorry. At the moment, I'm mostly looking for a Ghastly. Oh, how ghastly. I have a new WWE intro. Tell me. I found my WWE intro, and it's a heavy metal song entirely about pizza. It's genius. Can I link? Please do. Is it DMCA safe, or do I have to watch it after the stream? Oh, you have no idea. I don't think I've ever lost a VHS cassette. Porgoy. Oh, is that... What's that? Let's have a look. I'll tell you what I'll do. I've never even heard of Frenchcore before. Is it... Hold on, I probably can't say that on Twitch. Friend linked it to me. Oh yeah, is that the that's the excuse, is it? My mate linked me the most random thing of these two like Essex girls having this like really like insane like ridiculous chat, and he was just sort of commenting on it, and I go to him like, mate, why, like, how did you find this? And he was like, oh, my my girlfriend linked it to me, and I was like, oh yeah, A serious lack of content. The single player with time hasn't aged very well. Hasn't it only been out for like a year and a half, 2 years? That's really bad that it's aged badly in that short period of time. The story relies heavily on fan service nostalgia to be good, and the overall multiplayer server stability just sucks. I don't like it when it relies too much on fan service. I think of all of the games I've ever played, the game that did fan service the best was actually Zelda Skyward Sword. I thought that did fan service absolutely fantastically, where it provided moments that, like, if you were a fan of the series, you were just like, oh my god, this is amazing! But if you don't have that context, it didn't matter, it was still cool. I still say mine is going to be, why can't we be friends? Is that what your entrance sound, Bonnie? Do you want to link it? That must have been the dumbest conversation. It was pretty up there. And then I just had one of those moments where, like, I commented on it first, and then I was like, wait, why did you even watch this video in the first place? And he was like, oh, my girlfriend linked it to me. I was like, oh yeah. Bless. Psychonauts 2 did first fan service fantastically. I think doing fan service well is really hard. Really hard. And don't even get me started on like that other type of fan service. I'm really not in for that. I hate that. But yeah, if you can get like good fan service, it is actually insane. It's really impressive. I really need to play Psychonauts 2 at some point. I've got it. I really want to play it. And I might stream it at some point. Fan service. Yeah, that other type of fan service. Yeah, I'm not in for that. I find it actually ruins things sometimes. Did Lego Star Wars Star Wars Saga. I've heard some really good things about that game, funny enough. Love to play that sometimes. Oh, hello. Is that a licky? No, it's not a licky tongue. It's a licky something. It's an alpha, though. I think we'll stay away from it for now. I'm still, by the way, I'm looking for Ghastlies at this moment in time. Although, you got a Porygon. Nice. Do you remember Porygon in Gen 1? It was useless. It was so hard to get hold of. And it was so useful. Hey, Lenny! How you doing, folks? How you doing, legend? What you been up to, man? What you been up to the last couple of days? School been treating you all right? Been playing any good video games? I've done the fourth and final. I should have used a great ball, shouldn't I? Fourth and final Divine Beast on my third playthrough of... Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. Of Breath of the Wild. And now I'm just doing, like, the memories and the bits and pieces, you know? Just chilling. I'll put a cold on. You might get a cold. So good that Sarge got 100% completion in a comically long game. You mean the Lego one? No school today. Just been playing Battlefield 2042. No school because of something fun, or no school because you're ill, my friend. I hope you're all right. But I love that. When you get a day off and you just play video games, it's like the best thing. Although I have to admit, like the very first time I ever took a day off work when I first got a job, and we got paid hourly, but it was like a bank holiday, and we got paid for the bank holiday. And I remember playing Wind Waker. It was my second playthrough of Wind Waker, and it was the time that I did like an 100% run. And I didn't know it wasn't 100% run, but I did get all of the like the pictographs. And I remember sitting there with a big smile on my face thinking, I'm getting paid £8.50 to do this. It's sad, really, but it was good. I have a Haunter you can have. I've already got a Haunter, but thank you for the offer. Haunter, the Gengar is one of my favourite Pokemon, so as soon as we got a Ghastly, I was like, putting that in my party, and it's since evolved. I don't know what it's called in English, but the teachers are like away for a day. Shroomy, I can't hear right now. Thank you so much for the lurk. It's funny that you should pop in because we were just talking about Lego Star Wars, and I said I've seen some gameplay of it. It looks amazing. It was you I watched play it, Shroomy. So there you go. What a strange coincidence. But thanks for the lurk. I really appreciate you. We call it right. It used to be called a Baker Day before I was even born. In the olden days, like a boomer would call it a Baker Day. Then people of my age, like sort of millennial Gen X, would call it an inset day, Ferox. And these days it's just called a teacher training day, which I think is boring, but there we go. In service, you're right, Angry Angel. It's nice to see you. Yeah, planning day. It's basically it's like a teacher training day where they train and the kids get to have one off. It's strange to have one on a Tuesday, though, Ferox, if I'm honest. Like, in the UK, they're always on Mondays. Are you actually a teacher? What do you teach, Angry Angel? And what age do you teach, can I ask? Space-time distortion. I didn't see it. Thanks for pointing that out. I reckon we should probably pop into one if we see it. Or Fridays. Do we have them on Fridays, Loki? I don't remember really. Occasionally, maybe. It's basically continuing education week. Right. High school maths, pre-calculus, statistics. Do you like it? We I don't know if V4's still around. V4 used to teach until not that long ago. About 2 months ago, 3 months ago, used to teach English as a foreign language in Mexico. But she quit. Decided she didn't like the hours, which is fair. And works in, I think, an airport now, if I remember. Used to be a music teacher. Oh, wow. Music to maths seems like a big leap. That's really cool, man. I'm glad you like it as well, because I think it's important that teachers like their jobs, because you, as a student, especially a high school student, you can really tell the ones that are checked out. Do you know what I mean? That was completely the wrong Pokemon to field, if I'm honest. Let's just do Swift and see what happens. I like maths. My school did some Fridays. Was nice having a long weekend. Yeah, long weekend's what it's about, man. Definitely. That's why I think Monday's a good day. Of the music of Arceus. I do like the music of Arceus, but it is weird. It's quite jarring in the way that it kicks in and cuts out. It's not very smooth, and also I find some of the music a little bit overpowering, but it is great music. You want a Ghastly? Thank you for the offer, but no, I've actually got quite a few. I am looking for Ghastlies actually, but it's because I need to up my Pokedex. I need to. Can you up the Pokedex by being given one? V did not like it. No, she didn't like being a teacher. I think she must have done it first, but she didn't in the end. The distortion is right in front of you on the island. I'm sorry. I am a dum-dum. Oh, I think I see it over there. Is that it? Let's go see what we can do about it. I don't like the fights. I wish it was just Pokemon centered. Overall, I'm quite liking this. I like it more than Shield because I did not like Shield. I thought that Shield was a bit poo, to be honest, overall. I think this is better than Shield. I'm not sure about the side missions because the side missions are kind of very samey. But I think you'd get that from any Pokemon game, possibly. Should we... I think maybe we'll go for the distortion, but maybe we'll save it just before we go in, just in case. I'm a bit scared. I quite like the fact that your party's Pokemon are clearly weaker. Like it's so easy in this game for a Pokemon to faint. And I quite like that. It's clearly, what's the word? It's better balanced, I think, than a lot of other Pokemon games. Like in Gen 1, like you could fight like, I don't know, 20 Pokemon and your Pokemon would be absolutely fine. You know what I mean? Whereas here, like even if you play to your strengths and the enemy's weaknesses, you can still probably only fight like 3 Pokemon max and survive. Yeah. You have to work for it. I like that. Yeah. I quite like the story as well so far, and I like the fact that there isn't really a rival. I really didn't like Hop in Shield. I thought he was one of the worst aspects of it, and it was a game that I didn't particularly like anyway. So yeah, I kind of had enough of having like a rival that follows you around everywhere. So I like the fact that there isn't one. Shield was okay in the end. I thought it was just a very lazy entry to the franchise, to be honest with you. It felt like they were just calling it in. Do you know what I mean? Like, it didn't feel like a huge amount of love had gone into that game, if I'm brutally honest. Into making it, I mean. Right, are you going to run away, are you? Because I'm kind of keen to have a bit of a go. I didn't like the trade system in Sword and Shield. I don't think I used this. Oh, don't put him to sleep, you knob. The DLCs, Sword and Shield, are better. I don't think I got the DLCs. I really struggle with Pokemon like post-game in general, if I'm honest. I mean, I did get... when I played Pokemon Blue, I did get all 150 Pokemon, and that's the only time I've ever done post-game. After that, I skipped until X, and like... I tried to do a little bit of... there's a Ghastly. I tried to do a bit of post-game. I started trying to... what's the word? Breed Bunnelbees. And it didn't really go my way, and I kind of gave up. And then when I played Sun, I was like, okay, well, I'll try harder to do the post-game this time. And literally, as soon as I completed the main part of the game, I literally just stopped playing. I never picked the game back up. I didn't do it on purpose. I literally just didn't go back to it, and then I was like, oh. So then by that time I was just like, you know what? I think I'm done. Wait, don't kill this in one. Oh bollocks. By that point I was just like, I think I'm done. With endgame, and then ever since then I haven't even tried with the endgame, like the post game of any of the games. I like that in Arceus, you can just have them all. Have them all, what do you mean? Yeah, the eggs, exactly. I was happy with the fact that they made the GTA cost a yearly fee. Did they really? Wow. I mean, I suppose there is like online servers that they need to maintain, but I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about that. I think Gengar is such a cool kind of customer. Like, you can play Arceus and get all the Pokemon. Oh, you mean like the entire decks? Yeah, that's fair, actually, because you don't often get games with the entire decks on them, do you? Without having to try... Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. I hadn't thought about that. Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, because I don't try to get all the Pokemon anymore, I don't really pay a huge amount of attention as to which Pokemon are available and which ones aren't. I'm off. Need to get up early and make some money on those repairs. Mate, you take care, my friend. Thanks for hanging out for a bit.
My powers depleted. I should murder.
She is
But
pissed.
instead, I've just murdered Yuri.
That was weird. Yeah, you take care. I hope the repairs go well. Wait, what just happened? Does distortion just open in the distortion? Fuck me. Okay. What? Wait, okay. What actually just happened there? That was very strange. Whoops. Hey, alright, Simaces. How you doing, man? Long time no see. I hope you've been keeping well. Paul more see you live again. No problem. I'll be on Friday. Online service costs and all that, but you have to have both Switch Online subscription and a Pokemon Home subscription separately. Oh, GTS. What's GTS again? I thought you said GTA 5. I was like, that seems like a completely unrelated thing. Doing good, been a while. Yeah, what have you been up to, my friend? I hope you've been keeping well. I've been good. I don't know if you've seen the new like stream room and stuff. We've got like a new a studio now that the loft conversion is done. What the hell is going on here? Why are they all just... It just seems a little bit over the top, if I'm honest. The distortion just sits there until activated. So it's just activated and now there's like a million Pokemon just appearing at once. It's a bit scary. Global trade system, trade with anyone. Right. Yeah, I hate that you have to pay for two separate things in order to get it. That sucks. I don't know, it just seems a bit much, doesn't it? Bigger Pokemon start spawning in and collectibles. This seems a little bit much for me, if I'm honest with you, but let me have a go. Hold on. Just life, work, home, eat, sleep, enjoy days off. What have you been up to in your time off then? I've in the last several months. It took me about 4.5 months. I bought Persona 5 Royal on Switch like the day after it came out. Not because I was like super like excited about it. It just needed a new game, and I happened to be in the shop when it had come out. So I was like, okay, I'll give this a go. And I ended up getting entirely addicted to it and thinking like it's literally the best flipping Nora, mate. I think we're just going to run away from this. This is a little bit beyond us at the moment. Yeah, I liked it way more than I thought it was going to. I got completely addicted to it. I ended up playing it for like 255 hours over the span of about 4.5 months. And then I finished it about 3 weeks ago, and I've been playing a third playthrough of Breath of the Wild since. It's genius. I love it. Okay, that seemed a bit scary for me, if I'm honest, Angry Angel. I think I might back off for now. So far, I haven't even dared to fight anything in the distortions. But there are great items you can pick up in there instead. Yeah, it seems like quite a lot in there. Like, 3 versus 1 just seems a bit much for my Pokemon. Not much really. I've been out with friends for a few pints. That's about it. That's fair, man. I can't even say the same, to be honest. I mean, I've been sort of mostly chilling online with people. Hanging out with Bray quite regularly and like some other mates that play like games online and that kind of thing rather than going out. I don't know. I feel like lockdown's kind of just removed my my kind of what's the word? I don't feel like going out no more. You know, I'm just like I'm kind of over it. Maybe I'll get it back at some point. Yeah, you do. Oh yeah. Whoa, yo. We streamed Horizon Zero Dawn a while back, and I definitely enjoyed. I liked the story. I wasn't massively keen on the gameplay, if I'm honest, but it was alright, man. Very enjoyable. I love the story. To Hades. Have you finished it yet? Because I remember there being 1 or 2 pretty interesting like plot twists. I obviously won't tell you what they are. I don't, to be honest with you, really remember what they are. I just remember it having them. I need a story in games. Yeah, I definitely like. I didn't really like the gameplay of Horizon Zero Dawn, so I ended up turning it down to story mode. Because I got a little bit annoyed with it. But the story was so good, I ended up just playing it anyway. Yeah, no, yeah, but it takes a while. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. No, I thought that Horizon Zero Dawn had a fantastic story. My favourite story game, though, still to this day is Final Fantasy X. I think that's the best story game I've ever played. I actually think that if it wasn't for the fact that the side missions in Final Fantasy X are kind of wank, that would actually be the only 10 out of 10 game that I've ever played. EA Sports, it's in the game. Oh god, I remember that one. The only FIFA game that I've ever played and enjoyed. Right. Are you ready for this, right? Hold on to your hats. FIFA 95 on the SNES. Or was it 96? My bestie lent me his SNES absolutely yonks ago. And there was some games on there that I wouldn't normally play. And I played a little bit of FIFA. I think it was 94, 96. And I actually enjoyed it. There you go. On the SNES. Haven't played any Final Fantasy games. See, the thing is that I don't even consider myself a Final Fantasy fan, because Final Fantasy X is like the only one that I like. Because I played a few of them. Like I played 7, and I thought the 7 was a good game. Don't hate on me, but I kind of got to about a third of the way through, and I was just over it. I just wasn't that interested in it anymore. 8, I got about half an hour into, wasn't into. Then I played 12, and I hated 12. I actually think of all the Final Fantasy games I played, 12 was the worst. 13 was good enough that I completed it, but I didn't think it was great. And then 15 I haven't played, but I've seen gameplay of it on like loads of streams, and it looks crap, to be honest. So 10 and 10-2 I could just about stand. But I only like 10-2 because I love 10. 10 is such a good game. May not be in the DLC. EA Sports. It's in the microtransactions. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon has a good story. See, I'd probably like it then. Guess my favourite colour. Is it green, by any chance? Most people don't like it. I hated 12. It's like, the things I normally look for in a game are story, characters, and gameplay. And all of those things in 12 were shit. all of the characters, there weren't any characters that I had any love for at all. All the characters were shit. The story was way too long and convoluted. The game was too long. I got about 40 hours in. I remember specifically, I got about 40 hours in because the game tells you how long you've played it for. And 40 hours is about the time where on Final Fantasy X, you'd be sort of starting to wrap up the story and get into the bit where you can like do what you like. And I still felt like I was in the early game, and I was like, this is so boring. And I just gave up at that point. I was done. Yeah, the gameplay was shite as well, in my opinion. I didn't like the combat. I didn't like the gambit system. The whole thing was just poor, to be honest. 13, the story was good, but the characters were shit. I thought the characters were super duper two-dimensional. In 13, I hated Snow with a passion. Snow and Hope, I think, were the two characters that I really just couldn't handle. But luckily, like, the story was all right. If the story had been rubbish, I think I might have ended up giving up on that one too. Gameplay was. I liked the thing with the game that with on 13, right, was that the fighting system was crap until about halfway through the game, and then it was really good. Like the game like kept the training wheels on for way too long, and it was super limited. What do these even do? Oh, you just sell them. Okay, all right. Well, I'll. You know, it was super limiting until like it took the training wheels off like over halfway through the story, and at that point, it was actually brilliant. I loved the whole like the way that it works, and you had to really like think carefully about which paradigm to use. 20-hour tutorial, yeah, exactly. It just takes too long to take the training wheels off in general. I think just yeah, and that annoyed a lot of people. Where's the best place? Does anyone want to actually tell me where's the best place to get a Ghastly in this game, please? In the first 3 areas. Do you see what I mean about the way the music just kicks in really violently? Like it just did it then. And it doesn't really fit with the area. Like, it's a great song. It's just a bit weird. Here's a nighttime. Ah, it needs to be nighttime. Thank you very much. And where should I go? In this area. Okay, in that case, let me quickly... Isn't Ghastly in the Poison Swamp area? I think this is the Poison Swamp area, isn't it? I think I need it to be nighttime. Let's sleep until nighttime. After understanding it, way more than half of it was tutorial. The thing that I did notice about 13 as well is I liked the story, but you had to like whenever there was story, there was like it gave you like something to read on like the reading screen. Oh, there you go. Literally. Cheers, mate. And you could only really understand the story if you read them, and that does kind of go against like, I think that's not good game design. Like, you shouldn't have to read like stuff in order to understand the story. Like, fair enough. Like, I thought that Doom 2016 did it really well, where like you could get these like declassifieds that came up and like gave you lore, but it would only come up like, it would come up saying like, there's one available, press this button if you want to read it. But if you didn't, you just continue like blowing the face off of demons and completely ignore it, and it wasn't annoying. It was just like a little thing that came up on the screen. I thought that was great game design. So like, but you could still just you could enjoy the story without it. You didn't need to read the like the declassifieds or whatever they were called. There we go. I think we need more, but whereas in Final Fantasy 13, I genuinely feel that if you didn't read those, you'd be struggling to figure out what the fuck was going on towards the end. We've arrived at one of my major complaints about Destiny. Destiny is one game that I... Oh, no, that's not true, actually. I have played it once for about 2 hours. Forced to open up random documents, audio logs to get the main story. Sounds like I'm not getting the main story. Yeah, I mean, I did, because I was invested enough in the story to find out, but you shouldn't have to in order to understand the story, is what I'm saying. It's bad game design and bad storytelling, in my opinion, you know? You had to go into Bungie's website to read about things. Yeah, you definitely shouldn't have to go to like go outside of the game. My only caveat with that is Metal Gear Solid does that really well, where there's a few like hints of things that you get outside the game that is pure genius. Generally speaking, though, you should not have to go to media outside the game in order to understand the game or play the game. And it's the same with movies as well. That's like that whole I concur. I'm glad you agree, Streamy One. I don't know if you heard me earlier, but it was really weird when you said that you were lurking, right? Because we'd just been talking about the Lego Star Wars movie game, the Star Wars saga, not the Star Wars saga, the Skywalker saga or Skywalker whatever. Because I said that I'd watch someone play it, and it was you, and you just happened to sort of pop in at that exact moment when I'd mentioned that. It was really weird. They're extras. Yeah, I don't mind having extras as long as you can appreciate the main story without them, I think. I know. How you been, streaming? It's I feel like because I've not been on my computer very much in the evenings recently, so I feel like I haven't been able to hang out with you for like quite a while. But how you been, man? How's life been treating you? What like video games you been playing recently that you've enjoyed? Yeah, absolutely. It's that thing, you know, was it Cinema Sins? And they always say that you shouldn't have to. Is it Cinema Sins or is it Cinema Sins? Or is it Relative Media or is it both? Where they're like, you shouldn't like have to. Like people that say, oh, like it's a good movie only if you watch the TV series. And like, no, you shouldn't have to watch other stuff. The only time it really makes sense is watching, you know, if it's part of a series of movies, you have to watch the previous movies. That's kind of okay, I think, to a certain degree. A good example of that is the Endgame movie, the Avengers Endgame. On its own, like as a standalone movie, it's not that good, but as like a big like nut busting ending to like a massive cinematic universe, which is basically what it is. I know they can continue it afterwards. It's really quite good. It's very sort of, like big, clip. That doesn't work here, I'm afraid. I'm sorry, you have to do it manually. My bad. I should put that in at some point. Oh, it does work.
Angry Amy 03 has created a clip. What a legend.
Right, the thing is, I have to have added that at some point. And I completely forgot that I added that to the bot. Not bad. Been playing Hogwarts on stream consistently. Been playing a lot of WoW off stream. I've completely gone off WoW, if I'm honest. It's not even because of the controversy. I've just gone off the game. Gonna try Chef Life Restaurant Simulator today. and compare that point as well, for sure. I really wanted to get Hogwarts game because I found it came out just as I finished Persona 5 Royal, and I was like, perfect. I can replace it with that game. And then I found out that it's not out on Switch until July, so I'm not sure now if I'm going to get it. Just purely because by then I'll have got the new Zelda game. What's it called? Tears of the Kingdom. Because there's no way I'm not buying that like as soon as it comes out. Oh, flip. I kind of want to catch it. So I might still get it when it comes out, or eventually, but it's not on the cards for a while now. Look, and eat dinner. Bon appetit. If you're still about, I'd be interested to find out what you're going to eat. But thanks for hanging out. Thank you so much for the Prime sub, and maybe see you soon. Final Fantasy 13 was right in the thick of the devs caring significantly more about how pretty a game was versus actually making it fun. It was a pretty game, to be fair. Eat the poster child. That generation. Yeah. I think WoW was best. Wrath of the Lich King. Completely agree. Definitely the best expansion. I would say after Wrath of the Lich King, I would go for, honestly, Legion. I thought was genius. I really enjoyed Legion. After that, though, how much is Game of the Year material? Really? Is it that good? I definitely want to play it. I think I definitely want to play it. I think when I do. When it does come out, I do think I want to play it eventually. Top notch. It feels like a first party exclusive. That's really cool. Dragonblight, best the game has been since Rather the Lich King. I don't know if I'm ever going to find out, if I'm brutally honest with you, but we'll see. Right, have we finished off Ghastly yet, Giggity? I think we need one more. Number defeated. 3. We need one more, right? You'll find out. I don't know, man. This is the first time that I've ever quit WoW, and I really I don't see myself going back to it. Every other time I've been like, oh, it'll probably get me back eventually. Like, same way that you've just been, oh, the WoW itch. So I don't know, but we'll see. We'll see. I mean, I'm not completely against it. I just I feel so incredibly burnt out on it. And before I ended my sub, I hadn't really played it much for a year anyway. I went through the process of playing every other MMO, landed back on WoW. That's fair, man. That's fair. Oh, I haven't played that many MMOs. I've been playing the Star Wars MMO with Bray, though. And I'm definitely enjoying that. I don't know how much I'd play it on my own, though, if I wasn't playing it with him. Number caught on night. So does that not count towards my number caught in general? So I need to catch more. Oh, did I? Oh, now I got it. If that proves Nice life to it. Dragon riding alone. Oh, I thought, I watched a little bit of gameplay when it first came out. I thought the dragon riding looked lame as shit, mate. I thought it looked like such an obvious gimmick. Evokers too. I don't know what evokers are. I must have missed a beat. I did kind of check out a little bit on WoW, to be honest. It's just don't care. Otherwise, I've been playing Final Fantasy Online. I know you've been playing that for a while. It's good, right? I've heard good things about it. I'm not sure I'll play it. Can't wait to get the other zones. No, cheers, bro. I'm going to finish off fairly soon. I just want to complete this quest. But thanks. I played Final Fantasy 4 and loved it, but I didn't resub. Do you have to play a monthly sub for Final Fantasy? Makes traveling not a slog. Imagine hating on dragon riding. But you could fly anyway in the game. I don't get it. No, Mellar. Oh yeah. Teach me. I like it. Really started working on solo challenge in a game. The dragon riding is momentum based. I thought it looked shit, to be honest, and fast and upgradable. It feels good. Interesting. Maybe it's one of those things where when you're playing it, it's really good fun, but watching it, it looked lame, man. I was just it kind of reminded me of the whole Gigantamax thing in Pokemon Shield, where it's just flying sucked massively before dragon riding. I don't think so. I thought it was alright. It was convenient. You know, it was a bit boring, but I don't know. If you watch me fly around a max level dragon riding, it seemed a lot cooler. Yeah, maybe. I just thought it looked dumb, but maybe it's one of those things that looks dumb but's actually fun to play. It's fast and fun. Like sleeping with me. I'm joking. That's a free trial of Final Fantasy 14. They give you the main game, first DLC. I might try it at some point. Maybe if Bray ever goes to it or someone I can play with. I'm not sure if I'd play it on my own. Wonder if your wife agrees. We'll ask her, for, shall we? I'm joking. Wait, none of that. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Just took a leap. Swipe up and down, I would continue. And then the month ended. Yeah, that's fair. And I didn't... Yeah, no, that's fair. I've definitely done shit like that before. Like, I was saying about how I've done that with, like, the Pokemon post-game several times. Where I've been like, I'll definitely do the post-game this time. And then it gets to, like, the credits roll, and then I just drop the game and never play it again. It's good because it's the closest MMO, so wow.
There's only one man who would dare give me a raspberry. It's fucking Roar!
You're right, Raw. How you doing? Didn't get a notification. Well, that's just not on. Twitch, get your shit together. What the hell are you doing? Well, I was king for a reason. Yeah, it's also been king for a really long time. Yeah, Twitch. How you doing, Raw? You all right? I'm finishing soon. I just I want to get this Dex entry. I'm homesick. You mean you're home, sick, right? You're not homesick. You are at home, right? The F makes it feel like a sequel. That's fair. That's fair. That's cool. Maybe I'll get... what I will probably do, and this is such a Mellar 21 thing to do, is I'll get really interested in it just before the next expansion's going to come out. Really, really long time. Yeah, no, to be fair, I mean, I played World of Warcraft for like 14 years, so I do the same thing. Yeah, literally. I do it so often, it's not even funny. I did it to a certain degree with the previous expansion as well. What was that called? Shadowlands. Do you know, I feel like I was the only person in the game that liked the Maw in the Shadowlands. Everyone was like, oh, Maw is shit. I was like, it's so much fun. What are you talking about? The free trial for Final Fantasy 14. I'm not going to lie, I kind of hate the fucking Roman numerals when it comes to the Final Fantasy games. I'd rather just use the normal numbers. As a line as a means to specifically specify what is in the free trial. Okay, I love it when WoW makes something that's really good because it forces other MMOs to step up their game. That's true. Same. I'm a 19-year-old WoW vet. I started playing it about a month before it came, like a month after it came out. I literally played it from vanilla. Really enjoyed it, and I didn't quit my sub until Cataclysm, and then I took like a year off. Was it a year? No, it was more than a year off because I didn't play it again until Legion. Absolutely rinsed Legion though. And I played Legion BFA, and I didn't quit my sub until just before BFA came out. No, sorry, just before Dragonflight came out. And to be honest with you, the thing with Dragonflight is like I would probably have played it already if I either only had to pay for the game or only had to pay for the sub. But because you have to pay for both, I'm just like, not about that noise. Yeah, it's super nerds. Yeah, for sure. Good times, eh? Did you ever? I bet you did. Do you remember the 40-man raids? I remember raid. I bet you did as well. I remember raid leading 40-man raids. It was a fucking circus. It was ridiculous. It was so much stress. I mean, don't get me wrong. It was a lot of fun, but oh my god, it was stress. Remember grinding for 2 months to get a level 40 to get the first mount. I remember. I've got this really vivid recollection of being in the Horde camp in Ashenvale, and there's only one because Ashenvale is much more of an alliance area. And my guild leader, who was also a warlock, because I was a warlock for pretty much all of vanilla, and he came over with the with a level 40 mount, and I was so impressed. I was like, dude, you've got the mount. That's so cool. All that kind of shit. I have to grind for weeks to afford it. Yeah, and then I ended up being like a guild leader, which put me in a really good position because I ended up eventually getting the level 60 mount, the warlock mount, which required a lot of getting in groups and like doing really difficult quests in dungeons. And I swear to God, the only reason why I managed to do that is because I was a guild leader, and I was just like, if anyone, if I asked anyone if they wanted to get a group, they were like, yeah, no worries. Otherwise, I just never got there. It was ridiculous the amount of shit you had to do. And it took literally weeks. Literally weeks. Old Republic is the one I really need to get. Yeah, Bray's got a guild. We've got a guild on the Old Republic. What's it called? It's called something funny. It's called Ewoking 9 to 5. And yeah, I play that sort of once or twice a week with Bray. And now you have a momentum-based dragon riding. How times changed, I know, right? Remember hitting 40 and then finding out it's still like 95 gold short of affording a mount. And gold was scarce. It was super hard to get gold, man. Like, it'd take you weeks to get 1,000 gold. Now it'll take you, like, what? An hour? Maybe not even that if you know what you're doing. Yeah, it was all copper. It was crazy, to be fair. Good times, though. I had a lot of fun. But I still think that Wrath of the Lich King was the best expansion. There was so much more fun to be had. And as much as like I've got good nostalgia for it, like 40 man was just too much, man. It was ridiculous. Let's pick some Witherbark. I remember I was a tailor. I remember grinding for fellcloth so I could turn it into mooncloth, and you could only make one mooncloth. Was it every 24 hours or was it every week? I remember it wasn't very often. But we need one more now. You watch that last one be like really hard to find. But yeah, it was good times. But I definitely think, like, I remember really struggling in Zolgarub, the 25-man one. There was only like 2 bosses in Zolgarab that my guild could kill. We really struggled in there, man. Let's get all our X packs. Yeah, all right, that's fair. That's fair. I do rate Lara the Lich King. I thought that Lara the Lich King was so much fun. I really like. It was back when I probably played the most as well. I'm gonna kill this Paris. I don't need to. I used to stay up like until 5 AM and play with my my guild leader at the time. I played it. Took a few mining trips because so many people leveled crafting and tombs. Comically high prices on the market. That sounds familiar. 40-man raids. They were rough. They were rough to flipping. Raid lead. I remember it was me and someone else used to raid lead together because like for one person it was just a bit much. But it was just ridiculous to get everyone to do what they were supposed to do, and like we kind of did it before like class leaders and stuff was like a regular thing to do as well. So we didn't really have class leaders. I remember in a subsequent guild really struggling to get them together, and then when the first expansion came out, the name of which escapes me at this moment in time, I remember we created a guild out of that guild where it just so happened that the I think it was 11 at the time, the 11 people that were like available to lead the guild just happened to be different to be different classes. So we actually just by chance ended up with 11 class leaders. It was just the weirdest coincidence ever. And of course, it's daytime again. And the only one that we didn't have was the paladin, because it was just as paladins became in the horde, because you couldn't be a paladin in vanilla as a horde. You got shaman instead, not evening. 40 mana Nixia just soloed her for the 5,000th time, trying to get them out. It's crazy, isn't it? A stack of copper ore. I do remember one thing. I was saying when I was the guild leader, I remember I was one of the few people that had the key to Upper Blackrock Spire. I used to get so much money for opening that door for people for runs. That was good. And then like guild runs, I was invited to like every one because I had the key. It was fucking brilliant. It was so much fun. Like a stack of copper ore was like 2 gold. Actually, that sounds like not very much money, but I'm guessing that's probably like a huge amount. No, I want to... bollocks. I balls that up. It doesn't matter. I think we only need to... New powers were a big deal. Yeah, they were. So we didn't have one because, we hadn't got any new tombs. They were all like old tombs. It was good times though. Unfortunately, that particular guild didn't last for very long which is a shame because it was a really good guild. We completed Karazhan. Like we were not like the first guild to do it on my server, but we were quite like we were doing decent on the curve. Like I think we must have been like only the 4th or 5th guild on the server to do it. Now, when I say beat Karazhan, we did only beat Karazhan. We didn't do any of the optional bosses. We didn't do, what was it, Nightbane and Netherspite? Because those bosses were freaking hard, man. But we beat, you know, what was the actual last boss? Prince Malchazar, I think it was called, or something like that. Evoker is such a fun class. Evoker. That's not something from World of Warcraft, is it? Oh, is that a new thing from the new expansion? Because when you say Invoker, I think of Invoker from Dota. Which is one of the more skill classes, isn't it? Evoker is a new class. Drakthut. Oh, okay. I escaped. Oh, come on. Get in my ball already. We're actually over time. I just really want to complete this quest. There we go. Right, we did it. Oh, and we got a new move on Typhlosion as well. Right, so I think we're done. Let me just double check the Pokedex here. Really not? Really not? How have we not got a research level yet for this? I don't get it. Oh my god. What the actual fuck? All I want is to complete the thing for Ghastly. It's not... I should have done more stuff with Ghastly when I, like, actually was using it. That probably would have been better. Well, the starting quests won't even give you 1 silver. I see. Drakthur can actually fly. That's cool. What is this? That's a Paris. I don't need a Paris. Go away, Paris. Not quite dragon riding, but they get momentum based, rise up and soar. So like demon hunters, but way better, is what you're trying to tell me. That's cool. Group members. Oh wow, that's ridiculous. Lift group members and breathtaking forwards towards breathtaking stuff. Cheers, Buttswat. I don't know. I was kind of hoping to finish this quest before the end of the stream, but I think I'm honestly like I'm running out of steam. It's been a long day. You guys are amazing, and I love you all.
You're all breathtaking.
My name's Mellar. We'll see you guys next time. Bye for now.